Dan Silverthorn. There you go. That's a good dispatch name, isn't it? Dan Silverthorn. How you doing?
I'm good.
It's been a while since we connected last time. It's like a whole 3 months or 4 months or something important like that. How you been doing?
I've been hanging in there. It's been challenging with all the new mandates going on. And
Oh, as a dispatch. Yeah, I never thought that's a good way of driving you nuts, right? Mask this week, vaxes next week, nothing next week.
Pretty much.
Have you been going crazy with that?
Yeah, it's been tough scheduling, guys. Very, very tough.
Have you had to work with that old, what is it called, American app or something like that? Or the app for them to...
I haven't myself personally, but the drivers I know have had to definitely come up to speed with the technology at the border. So I think it's fairly simple for them because of the setup for the government coming into Canada. They needed an app on your phones. So
right.
Most drivers know how to use the app. So.
Wow. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, one less thing off my plate.
So I hear you guys have changed direction. You didn't have North Carolina in your map, so you've changed now. You go to Missouri. Is that how?
Yeah, we've definitely ripped that page out, as drivers would say. I don't go there anymore. Rip it out, throw it away, and we're starting from scratch here again. And we've pointed our fleet in a different direction.
Okay.
So
different freight style, or just a different direction as far as destination goes.
Similar freight. It's the freight we haul. I think is probably very simple from a driver's perspective. I mean, it's all comes out of our terminal here. Loaded trailers, delivery appointments on the other end. The receivers are great receivers that let you sleep on site.
Oh, nice.
All the nice things that the drivers look forward to when they get there. Basically, easy receiving, and when they're completed, if their time is up, they can actually sleep on site there.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're doing a lot of Midwest now: Missouri, Chicago, Minnesota.
Yeah. So how many turns? Because I know the last one you guys had it kind of paired, where a guy could do Chicago, come back and do one in North Carolina, or want to come back. But now is it the same with the Missouri? Is it the same where they do two?
It's we try to maximize the driver's logbook if they're available and they're ready to work. I always try to work with the driver and make sure that they're maximizing their revenue. Obviously, they are in the game to make money, and we want to help them do that here at Traffix, and we want to make money along the way with them. We've been around for so long, so that's the end of the game. That's why we have to pivot sometimes and make a change.
Yeah. So it's working well for everybody. The drivers like it better. Less hills to Missouri, I would think, right?
Yes, for sure.
We miss a few mountain ranges by going Midwest instead of Eastern.
Yeah. It's a lot flatter for them to drive. I think it's a straight path there. So it's a little better on the fuel economy, I would say, as long as they don't have their foot into the pedal all the way.
$4 a gallon or whatever. Nobody can afford them. I'm driving a lot slower just around here since fuel went up, right? So somebody's coming on. What should they know? What kind of questions do you get when you get a new driver coming on, new owner operator coming on?
A lot of times I think the drivers want to know how to communicate with us first of all. They want to know if they can be planned far enough in advance. They love that, so they're asking those kind of questions. Where am I going next? What might my backhaul be? Right. And I always say to them, first, let's get today done. Yeah. And I'll work with you for tomorrow and the next day, and I give them as much notice as I can in regards to what they're going to be doing next and how to plan for their time out there on the road, whether it be they need to plan for laundry, food, clothing, etc. Where the rest areas are, stopping.
So your backhauls though, they're pretty solid though. Like you don't have guys calling every hour for like multiple days on end. Like, is there a load yet? Is there a load yet?
No, right now in this environment that we're currently faced with, basically the Missouri lane that we've been fortunate enough to have come upon here. We also have backhauls almost out of the same place that we're going to. We've had that come about through a little bit of hard work and perseverance from our inbound team. They've come up with where they unload, they're reloading in the same place coming back. So,
wow, that's a treat right there.
Yeah, and it works out really good because you're not using any logbook hours, driving anywhere, waiting at the next stop. So when that happens, the drivers love that.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. It's good for the company too. They know when that driver's coming in, they can get the load ready. They know they can get him in and out instead of trying to find another carrier at a certain time. So that's great. So that's been going well. And Chicago's still good. And anybody going to Minnesota in the middle of winter, or did we all just say we're not going there until the snow melts?
Yeah, I've had a couple of drivers saying it's too cold up here.
It's too cold. Yes.
Too cold. But no, we're still headed there on a weekly basis. We send a couple trucks every week up there, and we basically have deliveries and pickups all within the Minnesota area or on that corridor coming home.
Okay, so nobody's really running like a lot of empty miles. It's not like you're running 1,000 miles to go get your backhaul. You're pretty well on your lane. You're going to pick up your backhaul somewhere along the line. It may not be right where you're empty, but so.
Yeah, a lot of the guys, it's very similar to them, similar patterns. So once we've been to one location and they go out again, they know where they're headed because we usually go to the same places. Yeah. So they have the comfortable feeling that, hey, I know this shipper, I know who I'm expected to, where I'm expected to be and pick up. Yeah. So they understand that along the way. And if there's new places, obviously the dispatch team tries to advise them on whether they can sleep there at night, if they take them early, if there's facilities that they can use as well. We try to do that all the time. So.
Very cool. Very cool. Looks like you got to go dispatching.
Looks like somebody's looking for me. Looks like.
Well, we'll let you go. Thanks very much for being on today, man. Appreciate
Bruce,
it. It's always good seeing you. Yeah. Okay. I like that shirt too. I didn't get
that was high performance last night. Look for it.
Yeah, that's why they're calling you. We'll see you next time, buddy. Good job.